Okay, so here we are. We're doing an example flower dissection with my daughter with a knife. Great. We are collecting flowers from our garden. So you can see these flowers here.
And I cut.
And she cut. So we collected some flowers as examples for flower dissections. So see, these are some of them. You cut which one?
I cut one looking like this.
And then show what it looks like when it's open.
Oh yeah, this is what it looks like when it's open.
And we found that it's easier to cut when they're closed. So some flowers close. So that's a question I might have you answer. Like if you find a closed flower, what does that mean? Why does it close? Some other flowers we found were these. These are called fuchsias, and they actually grow kind of like this, like face down.
And I cut it into segments.
And then she cut it into segments.
So there's this, the middle, and
the petals.
Top, the petals. They slip right off of the other part.
While we're talking about this, we cut one of these in half, and I'll show you that in a minute. But something I want to show you is, is that when you look at these flower parts, this one's the most obvious to see. You see this female part called a pistil, and like, it's interesting that it's so far up above everything else. So the pistil is what receives the sperm or the pollen from other plants. And it's a question, like, why would the pistil, the female part, be separate from these called the stamen, which are the male parts, right? And if you touch the stamen, there's little things that pop off into your hand sometimes.
Pollen?
Mm-hmm. That would be the pollen, which are packets of sperm, or you could look that up.
And then I just cut this one.
And, sorry, we were just doing this last minute. And so those are some things to consider. And also, you can cut them open. So we have other fuchsias. You okay? Yeah. We have other fuchsias like this one, which we cut open. Right, so you can see the different parts. You can see the pistil is really long on this one, the female part, and then the male part are these anthers, or stamen, that have pollen, a lot of pollen. You can see all the pollen rubbing off of my finger.
And I'm gonna cut this one open for fun because I think it's really pretty and I want to see what's inside it.
So here she goes. She's murdering flowers.
Hey.
Sounds is not as exciting as up here. There you go.
The petals are really pretty though.
But yeah. So some things to consider as you do your flower dissection are the colors of the flowers. Like, why are they that color? Do they smell? What are the parts that you see? Roses are not a good example for this, so don't use roses. They are cultivated to make them look like to not be reproductive, because people cultivate them and then they sell them, so they don't want them to be reproduced outside of like their lab or whatever.
Brighter flowers don't have smell, but roses are bred so that they smell and have nice colors.
Yeah, so put the knife down, yeah. So there's lots of things blooming because we had basically like an early spring, right? So walk around your neighborhood. You are allowed to walk around. You just have to be 6 feet from other people. You can be with your family unit. So like if you wanted to go for a walk with a younger brother or sister, or take your dog for a walk, or go with your abuelita and go do a walk, go do that. Connect with people, you know, be human, be kind. And we love you. Say bye, Lila.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.